Travels with Wyss.
You know, most caravan owners don't lose money when they sell. They actually lose it the day they buy, because one wrong decision at purchase can cost you tens of thousands later. Now, I've spent over 25 years building, selling and repairing caravans, and today I'm going to show you the biggest buying mistake that destroys resale value so you don't make them. Look, I'm Wyss, and in this channel I'm all about helping you avoid expensive mistakes and making sure you buy the right caravan the first time, because there's no such thing as the best caravan, only the best caravan for you. First mistake is buying the wrong type of caravan for your use. Off-road, semi-off-road, touring, full-time living. And here's the problem. Most people buy for the idea of travel, not the reality of how they're going to use it. So buying a heavy-duty off-road van, but only doing caravan parks, or buying a lightweight van, then trying to take it off-road, well, the results are the same. The wrong buyer market when you sell, limited demand and lower resale. So, buy for how you will actually travel, not how you dream about. Now, mistake number 2 is overcapitalizing with the wrong options. And this one catches a lot of people. You can spend an extra 20 to 40 or even more thousands of dollars on upgrades and get almost none of it back. Some of the examples would be over-the-top electrical systems, unnecessary luxury finishes, custom layouts that only suit you. Look, reality, buyers don't pay extra for these things. They won't pay for your personal taste. They won't pay for overcomplicated systems. They won't pay for niche setups. In fact, it can turn a buyer off. And the more customized it is, the harder it is going to be to sell it. Now, mistake number 3 is ignoring the weight. And this is the silent resale killer. It's one of the industry's biggest mistakes. Buying a van that's too heavy for most tow vehicles, poor weight distribution, or low payload capacity. And the result is fewer used buyers can legally tow it. They have insurance risk and safety concerns. So if the average buyer can't tow it, well, they're not going to buy it. Now, mistake number 4 is buying from a brand with a weak reputation or support. Now, resale value is not just about the van, it's also about the name on it. That is, if that name has poor after-sales support, warranty issues, and brands that disappear or change ownership, buyers do their homework and they avoid risk. So strong brand sells faster and for more money. Mistake number 5 is, well, poor build quality. That shows up later. You might not see it at the showroom, but the next buyer will. They will see signs of water ingress, poor sealing, a weak chassis or suspension, and certainly they're going to notice cheap materials. They show up over time and destroy resale. So, you're not just buying for today, you're buying for your future buyer. Now, mistake number 6, bad layout choices. Layouts matter more than people realise. Some of the examples of this would be awkward kitchens, poor storage, no separation of living spaces, difficult bed access, cupboards that open up on each other, those sorts of things. And so when you're selling, buyers walk away quickly, or they're going to negotiate even harder. And the key line here is, good layouts sell fast, bad layouts sit. Now, mistake number 7 is ignoring marketing trends. So the market changes and some vans date very quickly. We see that with colours. We see it with certain designs. And some of the other examples would be outdated interiors, old battery systems, AGM versus lithium shift, and vice versa. Gas-heavy setups versus modern electrical trends. And again, or vice versa. Buyers want what feels current. Now, the key line here is, if it feels old, it sells cheap. Mistake number 8 is not thinking about who your buyer will be. You know, this is a big one. It's almost no one talks about it, but when you buy, ask, who will buy this from me in 3 to 5 years? And if the answer is only someone exactly like me, you've got a problem. So the bigger buyer market you have, the better your resale value is going to be. So here's the reality. You don't protect resale value when you sell a caravan, you protect it when you buy it. And if you get it right, and you'll enjoy your caravan and get your money back. Get it wrong, well, it can cost you tens of thousands of dollars and maybe, well, you won't be able to upgrade. So if you want to avoid this mistake, subscribe, because I'll show you exactly what to look for before you buy.
Wyss.